Oscar and I, we moved into his grandmother's house during his last days.
I'm so glad you had that support. Are you still there?
No, I was welcome to stay, but I felt I needed to get back to my apartment.
That must have been very challenging for you.
Yeah, it was. But I walked up to the door, and there were these flowers and gifts and these letters and notes and photos of him. Lots of people left like a shrine. It was a beautiful tribute to my son at the door, so it makes me feel good that I know that he will continue to live in their memories. You know, Oscar never told me about his time here, so I thought that maybe, I don't know, maybe you could share something?
Yeah. You know, a memory just popped into my head. Do you know Daisy? Did Oscar ever introduce you to her?
Yeah, well, I met her at the hospital once. She seemed like a very sweet girl.
Oh, she's so sweet. And she's a wonderful, wonderful cook. And one night she prepared this beautiful communal meal for the entire house. And after we had finished and we were stuffed, like uncomfortably stuffed, we were all sitting around and we were talking about this canned food drive that we were going to throw for the homeless next week. And Oscar, Oscar chimed in, and he couldn't understand why the homeless had to eat canned food when we had just finished this beautiful meal. So I was so taken by what he had said, by that sentiment, that I changed it immediately. And we had this big, beautiful potluck for the homeless instead of a canned food drive. And it was such a beautiful evening. It was all because you're a boy.
Well, it sounds like Oscar.
You know, Oscar was really special. And it made perfect sense when I found out that he was Drew's son.
Well, you know, he actually didn't really know his father until a couple of years ago. It was a complete coincidence that we wound up in the same city with Drew.
I don't believe in coincidences.
Drew and I, we weren't really in contact after he deployed, so the only thing that he left me was a CD with some songs that he put together. That and Oscar, of course.
That's the best gift of all.
Look, I really appreciate you taking the time today, but I need to get going.
Oh, of course. And just know, if there's anything that we could do for you, if you ever need to share your feelings, just know that everyone in this house is here for you.
Yeah, thank you, but I think it will be some time before I am going to be open enough to share with a group of strangers.
Understood.
Yeah, but I do appreciate the photo, and I appreciate the time, and
It's my pleasure.
it means a lot to know that. Just thank you.
Of course.
Hey,
Hey,
so how'd it go?
it was good. I had an interesting conversation with Shiloh about Oscar.
Wait a second, Shiloh from DOD?
Yeah. Look, it's a little too zen over there for my liking, but, Shiloh was actually, he was kind. And he tried to be comforting.